Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Learn to Speak Malay Like a Local. My name is Lisa and today I would like to share with you the difference between bukan and tidak. Both of these words are words of negation, and in the past I actually had trouble explaining this to you guys, but now, thank God, with more books, now I can give you guys this lesson. So I will give you the general rule that separates bukan and tidak. Notes on that side. The general rule that you have to remember is bukan is used to negate a noun, whereas tidak is used to negate both verbs and adjectives. Okay, and tidak is just used in formal Malay. In spoken Malay we use tak because it's shorter and snappier. Okay, so again, bukan is used to negate a noun, and tak is used to negate both verbs and adjectives. And to demonstrate, I will give you two examples each, meaning for noun, for verb and adjective, to show you how these words of negation are used in a sentence. Let's start with bukan, to negate a noun. The first sentence is, lelaki tu bukan adik saya, my younger sibling, adik saya. So adik saya is a noun, so you have to use bukan. You cannot say lelaki tu tak adik saya. It doesn't sound, grammatically it's just incorrect and it does not make sense. If I were to translate it word for word in English, it sounds like that man know my brother or my younger brother or my younger sister. Adik is gender neutral, by the way, so okay, lelaki tu bukan adik saya. You cannot say lelaki tu tak adik saya. Does not make sense. Second sentence, surat ni bukan untuk awak. This letter is not for you. Surat ni, this letter, bukan untuk awak. You cannot say surat ni tak untuk awak. Again, it sounds like this letter no for you. Not correct grammatically. Moving on to tidak, to negate both verbs and adjectives. We'll start with verbs first. Sentence number 1, dia tak pergi kerja hari tu. Dia, he or she, tak pergi, did not go, kerja hari tu, to work that day. Pergi is a verb. Tak pergi, you don't say dia bukan pergi. Actually you can, but that's for the next section. Right now we're trying to keep it simple, right? Negate a verb. Tak, not bukan. Dia tak pergi kerja. He did not go to work that day. Second sentence, mak tak suka tidur lewat. Suka is a verb. It means like. So, mom does not like to sleep late. Mak tak suka. Not. Mak bukan suka. Moving on to adjectives. Saya tak sihat. I am not healthy. Sihat is an adjective. So, saya tak sihat. Not saya bukan sihat. And the last sentence is, bag tu tak hilang. That bag is not gone, or that bag did not disappear. Hilang is an adjective, the state of being missing. So, tak hilang, not bukan hilang. Okay, so to recap, bukan is used to negate a noun, and tak is used to negate verb or adjective. So far so good. Now let's move on to the next section where you can actually use bukan for verb and adjective in some circumstances, and there are actually a lot. Thank God for this book, and I have simplified it to 3 different circumstances. Okay, so we have established that bukan is just to negate a noun, but now we are also saying that bukan can actually be used to negate both verb and adjective. The first one being when you want to contradict a statement. Using the first sentence that I used to negate a verb just now, dia tak pergi kerja hari tu. He or she did not go to work that day. When I replace tak with bukan, immediately the meaning changes a little. Dia tak pergi kerja, he or she did not go to work. Dia bukan pergi kerja hari tu, the meaning changes to, it's not the case that he or she went to work that day. So when you hear that translation in English, immediately you think there must be a follow-up sentence, because if that's not the case, then what is the case then, right? So dia bukan pergi kerja hari tu, dia pergi IKEA. It's not the case that he or she went to work that day, he or she went to IKEA instead. So you negate the entire sentence of he or she going to work that day, because he or she did not. He or she went to IKEA. Second sentence, mak tak suka tidur lewat. Alright, mom does not like sleeping late. Switch it with bukan. Mak bukan suka tidur lewat. It's not the case that mom likes to sleep late. So what's the case? The case is, dia banyak kerja nak buat. She has a lot of work to do. Okay, from mak tak suka tidur lewat, mom does not like to sleep late. Mak bukan suka tidur lewat. It's not the case that mom likes to sleep late. Dia banyak kerja nak buat. She has a lot of work to do. That's why she sleeps late. It's not that she likes it. Sentence number 3. The original sentence, saya tak sihat. I am not healthy. You replace it with bukan. Saya bukannya sihat. Saya paksa diri untuk datang hari ini. It's not that I'm healthy. I force myself to come today. And you can see the nya there, bukannya. So in this case, nya functions as something to strengthen the meaning. So when you say saya bukannya sihat, the sentence has more impact. Instead of saying I'm not healthy, I force myself to come today. Saya tak sihat, saya paksa diri datang. When you say saya bukannya sihat, it's not that I'm feeling well today, I force myself to come. So it's the difference between saying I'm not healthy and it's not that I'm healthy. The second one has more impact behind it. Fourth sentence, bag tu tak hilang. That bag did not disappear. Replace it with bukan. Bag tu bukan hilang. It's not that the bag disappeared. Ada orang ambil. Someone took it. So the bag did not magically disappear. Someone took it. Okay, so that's it for circumstance number 1. The second situation where you can use bukan for verb and adjective is when you're trying to say not only. I'll give you 2 examples. Dia bukan saja muka cantik, akhlak pun baik. She does not only have a pretty face, she has very good character. Okay, dia bukan saja. So bukan sahaja or bukan saja for short means not only. Not only does she have a beautiful face, she has a beautiful character, beautiful personality. Second example, bukan anak awak je nakal, anak saya pun banyak kerenah. So it's not only your child who is naughty. My child gives me a lot of headache. My child has a lot of antics. That's the meaning of kerenah, antics. Last situation where you can use bukan for adjective or verb is when you use it as part of a question, but it's more of a rhetorical question. You don't really expect someone to disagree with you, and sometimes it can be phrased in a way that is sarcastic. I'll give you an example. Bukan dia tak suka makanan timur ke? Laju je aku tengok dia makan nasi. So that means I thought he didn't like eating Eastern food, but laju je. Laju means very fast. So he's eating that rice quickly, meaning like he's enjoying it because you're eating it quickly, right? So bukan dia tak suka makanan timur ke? Isn't it the case that he doesn't like Eastern food? So you know that he's bluffing, but you're just saying it in a sarcastic way because obviously, you know, he's enjoying eating rice. The second sentence is, bukan dia dah sembuh ke? Hasn't he recovered? So this one can be either way. It can be sarcastic or it can just be a statement. Like, hasn't he recovered? And someone might say, yeah, he has. So you know it, but I guess just seeking confirmation. Yeah, giving statement in a form of a question, but you don't exactly expect yourself to be contradicted. And the third one, awak tak marah bukan? You are not angry, are you? Awak tak marah bukan? And usually we don't say bukan, we say kan. Awak tak marah kan? And it just occurred to me that kan perhaps might be the shortened version of bukan. Because if you've seen my earlier videos, I mentioned that when you put kan at the end of the sentence as a question, it's sort of like seeking confirmation from someone, expecting someone to agree with you. Like, you're not angry with me, right? Like, right? Please tell me you're not angry with me. So that's how I use kan. And in this sentence, that kan is perhaps from bukan. Awak tak marah, bukan. But in conversational Malay, we don't say bukan, we just say kan. And that's it. That's the end of the lesson. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson and it's clear and not confusing. And yeah, I'm quite happy. I haven't played my piano in ages. Do you know the song? Alright, see you again next time.